Well, good afternoon, and thanks so much for joining us. I'm Dana Winkle-Plack. Vigo County school officials hold a second news conference in 2 days over community concerns about safety. This morning's news conference covered safety measures at tonight's North-South football game that's taking place at Terre Haute South. Zach Stidham was at that news conference. He is joining us from South. Zach, what did they tell you?
Yeah, Dana, they emphasized that as this is usually one of the biggest game turnouts of the year, they wanted to make sure everything was as safe as possible. Officials said that they're going to have metal detectors at both entrances for the game tonight. They said that they're asking that all bags to be small and not to bring weapons of any kind. They said that if you're a fan of North, enter on the north side, and if you're a fan of the South, enter on the south side. Security coordinator for the school corporation, Kurt Brenniger, says he hopes to see students and fans enjoy one of the area's best traditions.
We will have 2 metal detectors, 2 gates, and there will be officers stationed at each one of those gates. So make sure that you do not bring any weapons of any type. Please leave those at home. There's no reason to have them at a sporting event with the high schools.
Yeah, Brenniger said that he also said that metal detectors like this were also going to be kind of implemented at most of these bigger sporting events going forward regardless. Back to you, Dana.
All right, thanks so much. And again, they do emphasize that they do believe students will be safe. Well, many parents around the valley, though, have had concerns about school threats. Parents in other areas sharing similar concerns. Indiana State Police say that there's been a rise of social media threats targeting schools in Indiana. State Police Sergeant Matt Ames says ISP has been investigating a threat in Putnam County. There's also been an incident in Avon. ISP just urges parents to monitor their child's social media activity and for students to report suspicious posts to their school resource officer.
If someone makes a social media threat or any threat towards any schools at all, there will be a full investigation, and that student may think it's something very simple. However, once the investigation is done, turned over to the prosecutor's office, then you're going to find out, hey, guess what? This wasn't a funny matter. Unfortunately, you're going to have criminal charges hit against you.
And Ames added that school resource officers have gone through mandatory training to handle situations where threats have been made.